Mm.
and I have zero that were even of quality. Like the guys out here that do date black girls, no. And the guys in LA that do date black girls, it's giving like you should be grateful I like you energy, and I swear to God, it's like happened so many times because they know that black guys don't date black women. Like I wouldn't even say a date. I was out with a guy that likes me, and he was like, "Yeah, I know, I only date black girls, but I love black women. I love black women." Mind you, he was broke, didn't have a job, had two kids, but was expecting me to give him a chance because he likes black girls, and that's just the energy out here. It's like, hey, be happy somebody like went on a date.
Now, I hear this a lot, and I have an answer to the black women out there that's listening, and the black men. I want you guys to listen because you're responsible for this. That's right. I know society, the media, this world, they keep promoting everybody but you. Femininity is high. Non masculine African American men, they don't want them. They view them as toxic masculinity and whatever new words they come up with. But this is your fault that black women are out here like that. And they're saying these things. Black women are saying this because this is what they're dealing with. Whether you notice it or not, and women, black women especially, I want you to understand this, is that in all races, all women, listen, pay attention. Men dictate this. We run that. We are what you cater to attract. And men have to understand that. Women like Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, they on stage going and dressing like that and being thottish because that's what you want. That's what appeals to you. Y'all minds have gotten so into the gutter that they feel they gotta go to the gutter to get you. They gonna be with another woman even if they don't like it. Men, and this is white, Indian, Mexican, black, it don't matter. Men, women cater to what men like, not the other way around. They try to attract men. So if the man likes this, the woman is willing to do these things to cater to their ego to get the man. Then they try to work on changing him and take away the things that's childish that he don't like or don't have other qualities and other all these different things. But they have to cater to grab them first. But now the women are all lowering themselves into the gutter because you're in the gutter. Now, the majority of these guys, like she said in LA, it's like that in Chicago. It's like that everywhere. Now you could date who you want. Nobody is saying you can't date who you want. You can date whoever you want. But for black women to be saying this in multiple places, that black men don't want to date black women, that's alarming because you're being programmed not to like black women. And why would they promote that? Well, if we keep promoting that, then we're killing ourselves, right? There's no more reproduction of us. Next thing you know, we're just making more mixed children everywhere and ashamed and hateful against our own race. I just don't understand how can you hate a black woman if you come from a black woman. I just don't understand it. But it's not a woman's job to teach you how to be a man. You have to learn that from another man. But a lot of these guys are just overgrown boys. 28 immature, 35 immature. You've seen 45 immature. They never grew up. Peter Pan syndrome. And they running around like they own the world. And they control things when they got nothing. And they still ain't figured it out. The world, that is. And it's broken. And the black women who are out there trying to be something, they're tired of searching in the pile for a man, a black man, who's on the ball, who gets it. So they're going out the country, they're going all over places. And some of them just settle for who they want. They just start like, look, I seen a black woman date a Japanese man. She's she's with an Indian man. She's finding anybody she can that's on the ball. The women that's on top of it. Because they're tired of waiting for black men to be men. And the others are willing to go down in the gutter because that's where they at and that's what they want. So it is not a woman's job to make you feel like a man and all this. Either you're a man or you're not. You have to wake up and be men. These women are out here with these stories for a reason. Now, like I said, you can date who you want. But it's not a woman's fault. You're not a man. Don't blame women for that. That's not a woman's job. If you need a woman to make you feel like a man, then you're not a man. You should be a man regardless. That's your job. But no matter what craziness goes on in the world, that shouldn't change you. Like I said, you're free to date who you want. But a lot of black men nowadays think like if they're dating a black woman, and I've seen that the black woman should be grateful he's settling for her. That is insulting. And shows one of ignorance and a lack of knowledge. Not knowing that that is a prime resource. One of the richest resources in this world is a black woman. They know that. Why you don't know it? How come you don't know that? All this new craziness going on in the world. Like, you have black women on TV, they're so confused because there's not any black men standing up being men. You see them on TV, they're all docile and all feminine, no masculinity whatsoever. So the women have to be masculine. So now the men are looking up to the women because the women are acting masculine. Now they're looking for the women to lead men in our race. And the women are confused because they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. A woman was like on television actually saying, like, what is a woman? You know, like, what's a woman? I be your mother. That's a woman. The lady that gave birth to you. That's a woman. So you see how they're confused. They don't seem to get it. And it's a lot of them out there. But nobody's talking about the real issues. You watch television, right? You watch a commercial pop on about some HIV medicine. Look at the commercial. Who's in the commercial? It'd be a black guy and another black guy come helping him hammer a nail into the wall, hang up a picture. Get Diverchex. If your skin starts itching or you get redness in your eyes and your nose starts bleeding, just get a tissue and take more Diverchex. It's like craziness, right? You see that in every commercial. We're the face of everything negative. Everything. We're the face of HIV, AIDS. They show us on the banner, the commercial. Everything. We just got to be the face of all doom. Get Vitranix. It's crazy. A commercial promoting gay rights. Who they got there? It's Pride Month. Live your life. It'd be two black women holding hands. A black man holding a white man's hand. Look like they were out there in the job and doing construction. And they're holding hands on a porch with a dog. Live your free life. Like, the hell is this? But there they go. Using us. We got to be the face of everything they don't like. See, they play this game, right? They don't like something. Oh, they don't like same sex marriage. But they play like they like same sex marriage. Oh, it's a new law and everything else, and they promote it all in the areas where it's us. Billboards are up where there's poverty. But you go over there to another area, they ain't promoting that. Not where they live. Over there, they believe marriage is between man and woman. And nothing happens to them. Oh, Kirk Cameron's sister She said that, and everybody was a little outraged and called her, because of her religion and relief or whatever, and they didn't cancel her. They let her keep going with her Hallmark career and Christian TV network. They let her keep getting her money. Why? Because of who she is. So they know this game. They've been playing it, and everybody's starting to see what it is. We have to definitely come together and stop this, what they say, the bleeding. We have to stop the abuse, because that's what's happening. It's abuse that's taking, like, it's taking the whole forefront here. Everybody is seeing the abuse live, but no one's reacting to it or doing anything. But this is what this is. This is abuse of your race, and it's an insult to your intelligence. You have been brainwashed. You have all been brainwashed with this nonsense. And they're keeping you in with the smut, the, the ignorance, all of it. They overloading you with it. Meanwhile, taking away everything that would make you profitable or smart or even giving you a chance. They're eliminating all vices. They don't even want you to be athletes anymore. They're giving that job to Europeans. This is a process of elimination. They want you all to be just, it's a form of assembly. They want you to get in line and follow suit. Yeah, they want you to assemble. They want you to get in line and do what? Work in the factories. Work at dead end jobs. You're the batteries. Then when you get old, your son will take your place. Then the cycle repeats. That's what they want. They don't want anything profitable for you. So you have to understand that going in, that because of the color of your skin, because of who you are, you're always going to be judged. You're never going to be looked at with any type of respect in this world. You're always going to be behind the eight ball. And your job is not to shield your children from the world. You have to prepare them for the world. That's your job. You have to prepare them for the realities of the world that they live in, especially when you're black. You have to prepare them that you're not going to get the same opportunities as Janie and, and Chet. Chet is going to always have it easier than you, unfortunately. You're not going to be judged fairly, unfortunately. But you will have to rise above it. You can't let any of that stop you. You have to look past the distractions, the brainwash, the commercials, the everything that's steering you into a direction. That's why they put certain advertisements in the low poverty stricken area, because they want you to go after the jobs and the opportunities that they want you to go to. It's like a maze, and they're leading little breadcrumbs in the mousetrap to keep you in this maze so that you don't get off the area that they don't want you to ascend to. You know the game Monopoly? That's the game you in right now. And in this game of Monopoly, you never get off Baltic Ave or Connecticut. you, you're over there. And what's next? Jail. Right? They want you over there. You don't get to go to St. James Place. You don't even get to go around that corner to the southwest suburbs. Yeah. See, that's how Monopoly is. That's why I always used to win in Monopoly. Because the person that cheats wins. That's just how it is. Whoever's the banker, they have the biggest opportunity to win. Hard to beat the banks, especially when I'm the banker too. Oh, it's over. Of course I'm gonna be taking from the bank. Of course I'm gonna be cheating him out. The object of the game is to win. But you learn the game as you get older. You can apply it to real life. But the key to beating Monopoly is the people that play it. The people that play it are all different. I played against all races of people. And it comes down to people. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people are weak. Some people are strong. You have people who you can cut a deal with. You have people that you can align and they'll make it look like, okay, I got something for me and you got something for you. They don't realize what they giving up is means way more to you than it would for them. They don't see these opportunities. They think small while you think big. And they just don't get it. And you see that these people have these same characteristics in real life. How they play the game of Monopoly is basically how they play real life. Me, I'm the big risk taker. I'm the guy that's not afraid to go for it. I'm the guy that's the aggressor. I'm going to buy it. Because I seem to understand the game. The game is to get hotels and houses faster than anyone else, right? That's the name of the game, to get your enterprise up and running. You get houses and then you go to hotels, right? Such in real life. If you own a bunch of real estate and houses, you would want a hotel or a building or skyscraper, right? You'll want a string of those. That could start netting you money. Now, here's the interesting point that a lot of people are not seeing here as far when it comes to the development of properties and other projects that people are not, seeing the real big picture. The people that's rich on the monopoly side of Park Place and Boardwalk and the people that live there, the majority of their money come from the people that's in Baltic Ave in Connecticut. And some of the people that's in New York or States Avenue. Illinois and Atlantic, those are like your doctors and lawyers. They stay there. Like me, I live in the Pacific, North Carolina Avenue and all that. I'm over there. That's like where I live. I'm down the street from Park Place and Boardwalk. I used to be in the Illinois and Indiana Avenue area. I've been on the New York side. So I've been on every side of the Monopoly board. When I was born, Baltic Ave. Then moved to States Avenue and St. James Place, New York Avenue, over there, then went over to Illinois. Now I'm all the way on Pacific. I'm on that side. I'm in the big boy side. So I'm past the doctors, past the lawyers. I'm on this side now. I'm on the side where the professional athletes, the plastic surgeons, movie stars, I'm on that side. Now, that's the side of the board where the property is so valuable that you can use it to get loans. You can do anything over there. You have a lot of flexibility. Now, the majority of the money that comes in to make that area are generated due to the fact that these merchant thieves that come into the neighborhood and steal the money out from under you are the ones that are mostly away from you. So the poverty-stricken area is where the rich will get their money from. They will put their materials over there and have the poor spend their money to buy their materials to keep them in Park Place and Boardwalk. Their restaurants, their deli shops, their stores. They sit there in Park Place and Boardwalk. And they never have to go to your community to get the money. They never have to come there to support your community. Nothing. So just let that be known. So we got to wake up as people and get into the game. Black people, black men, especially, men especially, wake up and be men. If you don't feel like you're a man enough, get some help from a man. You didn't have a man around you growing up. You were grown up by women and raised by women. Get next to a real man, an alpha man, somebody who got it together. Don't be afraid to ask him for some help, some advice. Because the world's got no more use for another pathetic, wasteless, useless man. It's enough of that. Black men, we got it the hardest. Because everything is targeted and marketed to keep you docile and feminine. Now, to me, that's toxic. So you have to fight that just to have your own identity. So your child at 5 or 6 is not walking up to you going, "Hey, daddy, can I be a girl?" Yeah. That's the type of confusion that's out here in the world today. That's what the brainwash is doing. So we have a lot to get in line and we have a lot to fight. But we got to get in the fight for our own survival. Like I say, you could date who you want, live your life how you want. But you have to understand the game is you. This is the big game. You're the hunt. They're hunting you. Empowering women over us, giving them the power, making them have to be masculine because we're not stepping up to the plate. So men got to wake up and realize that this agenda that they're pulling, it's not for us. We're better than that. We are better than that. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0. I want to say, don't forget to subscribe to Seahawks Jose Rodriguez's channel. I think he changed it to like Jag Sports or something with Jose Rodriguez. Don't forget to follow that. Angela Stanton King. Don't forget to follow her. There's Welcome to HD with the Two Eyes TV, Blood Boxing 78 Sports TV, and Ticket TV. It's another one, Armando Black TV, Misunderstood, bless her channel. Good luck in school. And I'm out. Y'all take a good time to hit up the Cash App if you want to support the page. The banners below, it says Carcino. And definitely check out the Patreon. The Patreon got some explosive information about Magoo. You want to hear about a police officer just doing the whole police department. She went crazy. Then she did something that was dumb. She want to blame black people at the end of it. It was crazy. That's on the Patreon. That's free for all y'all. I made that one free for all y'all. Go check that out. It's a lot of stuff on there, man. Y'all are super updated. You thank me later.